butcher this guy's name real quick. The Zerafester. He says all these games should be on actually Spectate now too.
No, absolutely. I think they'll probably end up doing that and making sure they get the tournament matches in there.
Yeah, we actually see quick bans going on here. Urgot and Rise being banned, which are two bans from last time.
I would say I'm probably going to see a TF ban. Oh, and the TF ban does come out.
Oh my god. Is that a voice changer?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Go deep. Go deep.
Hello, elements. What do you think the next band is going to be?
Oh my god. Professionalism. Alright. We have pretty much the same picks and bans going out here.
First pick, Olaf.
The Shen ban going out instead, and the actual Ashe ban going out this time, and TF ban. So we got 3 new bans this time. I believe Cogmon was banned last game too. We have Olaf being first picked here. He was definitely, I'd say, the best part about the Absolute Legends team last game. He did great in laning phase. He did a lot of damage. He managed to, do his role, and really wasn't on him, I'd say. But actually, Corki being picked up here quickly. And that's actually the second time that oRb has first picked their AD carry.
Corki is just a really strong pick. He has a lot of versatility. He's got the armor shred. He's got high burst. He's got mobility. He can do damage from long range. Doesn't need to get up on top of the fight in order to do damage. So he's one of my favorite ADs.
Yeah. I just love how much hybrid damage he does. He does magical damage with his Q, his W, not really, but and his R. R does a lot of damage, magical damage, and then he does true damage with his passive, and he does physical damage. He really covers all bases. He's kind of like a Vayne. You can't really counter his damage that well. That's what I really like about him. But we do have Trist and Taric being picked up. That is a very deadly bottom lane. If they jump on a Janna, or even Corki there, they're going to do a lot of damage, and they're really going to burst them hard. So that's going to be a very, very scary lane for that Janna, I'd say.
Yep.
Ooh, Nautilus.
Nice.
Come on, do the Nautilus. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of Nautilus.
I think Nautilus is great. He's got amazing CC. He's got great mobility with his, what is his E-skill? I've never played him.
Mobility with his E-skill.
Where he hooks onto the forest and can move around?
Yeah, that's Q.
Q, okay.
Q is his hook. W is the shield that makes him deal AoE damage. Does damage over time. W's
Orianna. She's blast from the past. I'll tell you what. I
So
remember when
with
she
that
used to be-
Annie.
Yep, Annie. I don't know. I've never seen Annie Orianna matchup. I can't remember seeing one.
I think Annie loses that.
I would imagine that the...
I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, she doesn't really have the mobility to really get around the zoning potential that Orianna has, and we know I've played with Nick a few times before, and we've seen him in a few scrims. He is a fan of Orianna, and he plays a fantastic Orianna. Him and Salsa are really the only 2 North American competitive Orianna players still. Everyone kind of is like, no, she sucks after the nerfs, and no one plays her, but it still proves that Sol does an amazing Orianna play. Link does the exact same thing. They're really good. The ulti is still devastating. The shield, everything about Orianna is still really good if you think about her damage, her zoning, utility, and her just utility overall in a team fight is fantastic.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I mean, her AoE setup, if she hits that correctly, I mean, you've got a phosphorus bomb going AoE on their team, or you've got AoE CC coming in from Nautilus, and if they take up Malphite here, that's even more damage, more AoE.
They have Nautilus ulti, Orianna ulti, Malphite ulti. That really sets it up. And that's another thing about Orianna. It's not that she does a lot of damage, it's that her setup is really good.
Yeah. I really like their team comp here. It's something unusual. It's different. We haven't seen it before. And I want to see how it turns out. I'm actually really interested.
Yeah, I guess they're feeling the Annie because of the current buffs, and I know Orianna does have isn't too strong early game. So if Annie does manage to get some of her ass off, she can just flash tippers at level 6, and Orianna will drop almost 100%. Annie's burst is still one of the best at level 6. I mean, that's always what I use when the ladder resets or I'm leveling up a new account. If I want to do something, I just pick Annie because her ability to just crush middle lane at level 6 is almost unparalleled. So I'm actually really interested to see how that's going to go. As long as Link positions himself correctly, he shouldn't have a problem with Annie. But if she does manage to get a few harasses off, or if Lee Sin comes in and he's overextended, there's no chance, absolutely no chance for that Orianna. Olaf actually being placed in the jungle this game, and Lee Sin will be top. So it's actually Olaf ganks, not Lee Sin ganks.
Yeah.
But I think I'd have to give
Who?
So who is your bet on this game?
I'm gonna say oRb again because I think their team comp just flows a lot better.
Okay, and how much money would you wager on it? 'Cause I think AL's gonna do better.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What are you willing to put down?
Like $20?
Okay,
League of Legends gambling?
let's do it. I think oRb will win.
I don't know, I like AL's team comp. I mean, I think Olaf's strong, Lee Sin's amazing, and I think it's going to come down to how good is Annie going to be at bursting, and is she going to hit her targets?
Yeah, that's a really big thing. I don't know. They have a lot of. I don't know. I feel like if they get caught though, if Absolute Legends get caught, it's just gonna be just like this just devastating combo of CC because we also have Janna knock up and then Nautilus knock up and then they're all knockups. If you look at the Malphite ulti is a knockup too. Those are all CCs that aren't affected by any sort of Merc treads or anything like that. So I don't know. I just feel oRb has this.
Yeah. Should we play a commercial?
Yeah, let's do one real quick.
Okay. I feel bad, but there you go.
I never run commercials on my stream. Guys, stop making fun of Liquid. It's his natural voice.
Hi, this is Liquid. Oh my God, it's a smoking commercial. You get it?
I got Call of Duty again.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I love about this Call of Duty commercial is that it's like the future is back, and then like half the ad is them running around on horses. It's like what? Where do the horses come from? Having a drinky poo, are ya?
Yeah, I am. It's Saturday night and it's Cinco de Mayo.
This is true. It's also my girlfriend's roommate's birthday.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah, so I'm not missing much, I guess. So I get to stream with you. Yeah!
Yay!
Yay! That's how I imagine my future Saturday nights.
Alright, let me get rid of this screen region and put it on the game. Alright. Hopefully this works.
What are you drinking there?
Uh,
Rocks?
No, it's just it's this skinny tea vodka with Diet Coke.
Never heard of it.
It's just like a liquor that's got less calories.
Oh.
You gotta watch your figure while you're drinking.
Watch your figure while you're drinking. That's always what I'm worried about. Man, if I get really drunk, I'm going to feel really fat. But if I'm drunk, I'm not going to care. All right.
I like that Nautilus skin. I feel like I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, it almost looks
Looks a little
like I think it's called Empyrean too. It's like supposed to be like that like grand design. They have all that cool little I can't think of the word. Old stuff. I don't know. He looks cool. That's That's it. I got nothing. I fail.
That was fail. His neurons aren't working.
Maybe I shouldn't drink then. I can't even think.
I never thought about it, but the change to Annie makes her get out of.
Yeah, really popular. And we have Corky here. They're gonna see that though. They don't really sneak that too well, but they don't have Tarek, which isn't. I think he's kind of like the big thing. But they do have Trish jump, Lee Sin kick, and an Annie stun. So I don't think they need Tarek too much. He's gonna tank that Q real quick by Oriana. She's gonna be able to scout that out. He is just gonna guard that. They don't have Malphite though, so this is actually a 4 versus 4.
I like what they're doing here, though. That they are basically baiting the orb into thinking that the team is still in the jungle.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. Power of CV.
The power of CV. Yeah, we saw CV take a huge hit there for in competitive play for I'd say like 4 months. Like no one took CV, and now everyone's realizing, you know what, map control is definitely the best thing, and everyone's taking CV again.
It's just good for level 1. It's good for helping top lane. It's good for Baron.
Baron's not warded. Yep.
It's good for resetting timers on jungle. So.
Yep. Oh, Absolute Legends is camping here though, so they're still gonna do this though. Oh, this is dangerous. And they're just gonna wait. Oh, this is exciting.
Oh man, you want to cast this one? Go ahead.
Yeah. Olaf's gonna blow sprint to go in there. Axe is gonna hit 2 targets here, and he's gonna flash stun that Janna there. She is gonna go down. That is first blood. Lee Sin picking that up with a great Q combo.
That was good. I'm telling you, level 1, it's always about like who can bring on.
Oriana's gonna steal. Oh my god. But the golem is resetting. He's gonna blow ignite on. They're trying everything. Yes, they will actually smite the golem.
Oh, and he gets his Q off on Annie.
Tarek is gonna pull this down though. It's gonna get back. Yeah, the Q from Oriana the ball gave vision for Yoda to actually smite that. The reset. I love how he blew ignite on it too. Just everyone's just clamoring to try to get that blue buff. And
well, Oriana with level 1 blue buff, that ignite would have definitely been worth it.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how this Annie Oriana goes down.
Yeah. I don't know. I think she might be a lot better since those buffs. I know Chinese teams value her a lot, even the old Annie. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. We have Yoda here coming around the side for a possible gank.
But they see that because they put a ward down level 1. So why does that little arrow change like that?
That's the marker for how far you are away. That's the green is like the medium, but I think it's green, yellow, red, I believe, when you play her.
But what does the distance have anything to do with it?
That's how far it is. Like when it goes to red, that's like the absolute max distance you can go.
Oh,
if you go on farther, it's gonna shoot back to see how it comes back to her.
Yeah.
That's when you pick it up. Yeah, she's a really unique hero.
We got a gank going up here on Olaf. We got some true damage going out. He got the axe, and he's gonna pick up the axe again. He's gonna go again. He's got the ignite going down. You got Lee Sin flash Q, and that means death for. Oh, and we got a gank going off here on mid. We got Annie taking massive damage from Nautilus, and Oriana just gets the ball to Annie's face.
You could say she was on the ball.
She's on the ball.
Lame jokes aside, we have Tristana here taking a lot of damage. Actually, never mind. Corky's not going to step up and dish some damage out. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. Well, if Fanny's ever overextended, same with Oriana here. If any of them overextends, they're really at the mercy of the jungler.
Ooh. They're playing super aggressive here in bot lane.
Yeah. Well, Tristark is a very aggressive lane, but they're taking a lot of damage from the shielded Corki, who's just gonna chunk you if you allow him to. But they do have sustain with that Tark. They do have the extra armor with that Tark. So
yeah, I mean,
as soon as they get some levels, I think they're gonna be able to start really winning bottom lane.
Yeah, I agree. And you got Corky maxing his Q, and you got stun going off, but no, it's not going to be followed up by shatter or jump combo.
No, there's too many creeps right now. If Tristana jumped in, he'd shield would just go out on Corky. Corky would turn, laugh in his face while all those caster minions auto attack him down. That's really the biggest thing about bottom lane is knowing when to jump in and knowing when you have the creep advantage and when you don't. Because
and look at this, we've got Nautilus coming in, being very sneaky.
Sneaky Nautilus.
And that's a pink ward, so they know that there's nothing in here. Now he's probably waiting for the lane to be pushed a little bit so that he can jump into this front brush, which he's going to be able to do as soon as this minion goes down. And there he goes. Gosh, I can tell the future.
Dude, you're so good. This is your first time casting?
Yeah.
You should do this more often.
We got pings going down. We got Orianna. She's going to get herself a speed boost. She's going to be very smart and dodge that that axe. And, oh, Ghost goes down. Flash goes over. Yeah,
she is going to be able to get away. You do have Nautilus here. Will he land the Q? No, he's just going to back off. So that's a failed gank attempt bottom. He's going to put Yoda a little bit behind. He wasted a lot of time down there while Olaf got Orianna to blow flash, and now he's out there clearing some more stuff. We have nothing here, taking a lot of damage from Vec here. Oh, there's the ultimate going out there. Does he have Ignite? No, he does not.
Oh, if he had the mana, that he was dead.
If he had Ignite over Exhaust, he would have been dead for sure. But he does have Exhaust, and he didn't bother blowing it. He said, you know what, screw it.
Well, he didn't have enough mana to slam the ground. I don't remember what that's called.
Unfortunate. I think it's just called Ground Slam. So it's like some sort of ability where you slam the ground. I have no idea what it's called. Oh my god, answer the phone.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, good. My phone just went off.
So professional.
Then we got early smite going down on Golem. We got Orianna. She's gonna get that. That's a nice play. Oh, we got massive. We got a long range stun. That would be pretty cool if Tarek's stun did more damage. The dazzle did more damage.
Are you serious?
The longer it dazzled.
No, it's the opposite. It does more damage the closer you are. Actually, I don't know. They might have fixed that. I don't know what they changed the target, but I know it used to be, or it still is. The farther it goes, the less damage it does, and the closer you are, the more damage it does. As a support player, I'm surprised you don't know this.
Stunning them dealing.
For shame.
Dazzle damage increases the closer Tarek is to the target.
Yeah. So you see what AP Tarks just burst people. You max E, you run up to them, E them, they're like, oh my god, it takes so much damage. It's not really viable, but it's funny to do. They do know a lot of pings going out on this Olaf. He's going to come around the back onto Malphite here, kind of baiting him in. He's going to come around the back though. Malphite doesn't have any idea yet. They're going to take a lot of damage from those creeps, so Malphite might be able to get away. Landing the Q on Malphite, he's going to go in. He needs to get that slow off. There's the slow. They need to get some axe off, but they're actually going to turn away because there is just too many creeps. Lee Sin's taking too much damage, and Malphite just being the tanky POS that he is.
And it looks like Malphite's calling for Nautilus to re-gank here and come through the brush.
Yeah, he needs to conserve that mana, though, if he wants to get that off.
Sneaky Nautilus. He got in there.
It is a little bit too far pushed, though. Vec pushing a little bit too far instead of baiting it out.
So how's the CS going?
CS is pretty even for the most part across the board.
He's still being
Olaf
sneaky.
being slightly ahead. Actually, Orianna is like 14 CS ahead. Not too much. Nothing.
How much do you want to bet he's going to hit this Q? I think he's going to hit it. Let's see. Oh.
He doesn't have to hit a Q. He's just going to walk up. No, unfortunately, Nautilus is just going to get... The pathing is going to go through the creeps, and it's not going to be able to go through there. But we have Olaf here coming around to counter gank. Yoda, I'm actually getting caught here. Lee Sin kick going out. Malphite wants both up though. Yoda's going to take tons of damage with the Ignite. Will he go down? And the last tick actually will get it. Yes, he will. Lee Sin will be able to pick that up. Malphite's going to be slowed. Are they going to actually dive this? We might to see. They might actually go in, but they're actually going to turn around because there's just too much AHP left on that Malphite. He's just far too tanky for them, but they are going to pick up one kill. We actually have Tarek here coming around for the gank, so they're actually going to flash over. The Dazzle is going out. Tarek is tanking that. Lots of damage going out on Vector. They do have the true damage. They do have the Lee Sin execute. The SC Jack is going to flash away, he's going to run away, and he's actually not going to die.
Wow, that was surprising. I thought he was dead for sure.
Yeah, Olaf didn't have enough mana to do any true damage. He was totally so they really, couldn't finish him because Olaf didn't have any mana to deal that massive damage. Even with Lee Sin's Q execute, it's just not enough. He just had too much HP.
That was unfortunate that Nautilus failed flash that.
We do have Absolute Legends up 3-1 kills though, but actually oRb is up solid 500 gold. Ooh. They're taking the lead slightly in the CS advantage here.
See, you can't underestimate the power of hitting minions because it basically equates to gold. And as you can see here, even though AL is ahead 3-1, they are behind in gold count. Now, of course, this doesn't take into consideration lane pushes or towers, but they're even on that. So it's just
yeah, that's honestly what separates a lot of players. Like from the 1300 to the 1700 bracket, really a lot of the only differences is the mechanical skill rather of last hitting.
Yes, that's correct. I mean, the top players in 2400 plus, they will be able to do at least. Well, they don't miss CS, but they're going to probably average 10 CS a minute.
A little bit of action going out here. Oh my god, look at that shield on Nautilus. That thing was massive. And he's going to flash Tibbers, though. Yoda taking so much damage. The true damage going out. Oriana's going to bust that out. Will actually... Onion Bag will go down. No, he's going to live. And now Absolute Legend is going to pick up another kill. So they managed to take out Corki and Nautilus at the same time. That's going to be a free dragon. And that Annie, being that surprise pick, making it 5-1 now. Annie just proving that she's a dominant force, despite losing the laning phase a little bit. Behind only around 20 CS, but... just picking up that burst, as we talked about. She's just one of the champions that just bursts. Like it's like having Vigar, but with a bear that stuns AoE. Like that's what it's like.
Yeah. That was a pretty big shield from Oriana.
Yeah. Well, Nautilus is a big mofo, so. Hey, I kept it PG. Don't laugh. Yeah, unfortunately, Nautilus is a little bit behind here. So he's only got 39 CS. He does actually have his Heart of Gold and his Philistone though. So he's going to be able to scale, or not scale, rather get that gold pretend and eventually get some items. But really, Nautilus needs to be tanky because without items, he's so squishy actually.
So how do you feel about this build on Corki? I've seen half of Corki's go Sheen, and the other half of Corki's just go straight for damage.
Well, actually, I see a lot of Corkis actually go Phage over Sheen now, and they pick up the slow because the Corkis know if a team, or not rather, if a champion's going to tank that armor shred, this is going to go. If they have that slow to just continuously attack them, we know that it's going to do tons of damage.
We've got an incoming squad coming up here on Malphite.
That's two stuns with some serious true damage going on here. Axe is going to land, Dazzle's going to land, Combo's going to land, Tarek's going to go, Timber's going out. Is there going to be able to finish up?
Oh, the minion! Or was that an auto from Annie?
Up. Oh my god, the range on that Annie's auto attack. If you guys don't know, Annie actually has like the longest range, I believe.
Yeah.
Any caster in the game for auto attacks. Just absolutely massive range on that auto attack. The Nautilus ult's going to go out. Doesn't matter though, because it was going to take tons of damage. The true damage going out from Olaf there is just so much. Going to take an axe. Going to take a Q. That is it. Annie's picking up another kill.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
And Annie's just a devastating force. Oh my.
She's just, her burst potential is insane. And they buffed her.
Yeah. Also, I'm saying the Chinese value her, like, the three, like, from what I understand about the Chinese meta is, like, Singe top, Annie middle, and Ezreal bottom for AD carry are, like, the most valued picks.
Yeah. I've seen Annie, I mean, I know from our team, we've been running Annie a lot with NY Jackie, and it's been working out.
Yeah, the burst from Annie is always great, and now that she can dish out more consistent stuns because of the change. It's only 4 procs now, and the shield chain. So,
and she farms she's one of the easiest champions to farm with in the game.
oh god,
So.
yeah, because you just Q stuff all day long for free last hits.
Yeah.
One of actually the biggest changes about Annie is like, granted she did get that 4 charge, but the shield now is actually a little bit better, but it's only 8 seconds to refresh, down from 16. So it's like you can spam that a lot faster now than you used to be able to.
So you get your stun up. Yeah.
Yeah, you stun. So it's like you can just stun. She's basically a stun. Oh.
I wanted to see that.
We still haven't seen a 5-on-5 though yet. This has all just been small.
Oh, we've got an invade going here on red. They're gonna take it. Nautilus is just camping out. He's kind of just peering over, looking from the brush. And JPack for. Oh, never mind.
Nope.
Yeah.
Just watching.
Middle here. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how a team fight goes because, as we talked about, if oRb manages to combo with all that knockup,
I just want to see the I want to see the Orianna Malphite combo. I just want to see it.
I want to see a 5 Malphite ulti. That's what I want to see. That'd make my day. Even if I lose $20, I don't care. I just want to see it once.
Oh, and we got a dive going. Oh, that was a whiff. That was definitely a whiff.
That's okay.
That's okay, though.
Whiff's okay if you manage to get the kill
Blue team's
anyways.
turret has been destroyed.
You actually notice on Orianna here, she has the 3 gold per 10 items. She's got Cage's Lucky Pick, Philistone, and Heart of Gold.
Wow.
Yeah. So she's scaling into late game quite well at the moment.
Yeah, it's pretty smart when you're behind. Actually, look at the gold count. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's 7-2, and they're still ahead. This is why.
Gold per 10.
Yeah.
Orianna has 3. Nautilus has 2. Janna has 2. Their entire team has gold per 10 except for Corky.
That's just insane. That's insane.
So despite losing all those towers, dragons, everything, kills, they're still up 800 gold.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have the damage items, though. You know what I mean?
That is, yes. They are. That is the what's it called? The
It's
trade.
a little bit
Trade.
Oh, I'm failing right now.
Pulling on me. Can't think of what to say.
No, I mean, they're ahead in gold, but it doesn't really mean what you would think it means because they just don't have the damage items. They're just.
It's like it's almost like a front. It's like, oh, we're ahead in gold, but we don't have the items to back it up.
Right. It's. Uh-oh. We got a Reverie coming in. We got a Q going down. It hits the
It's actually
golem.
a really
They're
good
gonna smite
position
it.
for oRb.
And they're split. But they could converge pretty nicely. But they decide not to. And they're going to go here
actually
and dragon.
try to. Oh, Annie is sneaking around the backside here. She's gonna. I think we're gonna get great flash. There's a Malphite ulti going out though. Annie's gonna take a lot of damage. So is Hood Stomp though. Not gonna be able to do anything with that Jan ulti. They're gonna blow up anyways. Zoss going out though. Malphite taking tons of damage here. Yoda taking tons of damage. They can't really seem to kill anybody. Everyone's kind of low. The kick's going out. Kick him over actually. Azu failed to jump over. It seemed.
Oh.
It's a one for one.
Gosh, I've seen a lot of Lee Sin kicks to safety lately.
Yeah, well, that's more unfortunate than fail. I mean, you're standing so close, you don't assume that they're going to fly over, but you actually do have Lee Sin still running up here. It's a kick and a land. Nope, he is not going to go on. They're both going to back off. So that was a 1-for-1 trade. Not so bad. Both teams getting very low, but no one really able to finish each other off. There's a ping going out on Baron from Absolute Legends here.
Well, if it gets into late game,
Yeah, oRb definitely has the late game team comp. Lee Sin really starts to fall off.
and they're gonna just have superior
And he
items
starts
with
to
all
fall
this
off
extra
too
gold.
a little bit. Her burst, stays still pretty good, but it's definitely not going to be as good. She can't spam as nearly as much as Oriana can with her Q and W, and E actually. But Trist is pretty good late game. Olaf is pretty good late game, and Tarek's just fabulous.
Well, you've got Oriana with 172 versus Annie's 136. You have Let's see.
Lee Sin's only down by 4 CS, but he is have 3 kills, so
Yeah.
pretty-
And then Corky, you've got up by almost 30.
So I think the only thing that's stopping oRb from really being able to get in there and do stuff is Nautilus, and that's not really his fault. Some bad situations happen, but he's just so squishy. He's not really the tank he needs to be right now. There's a lot of damage going out on Onion-Bag. We have Malphite going out there. Nautilus ulti going out on Kennegas, but no damage going out. They have to flash away. Doing tons of damage to that Lee Sin. Corky's going to go over there. Going to actually get kicked out. It's going to be a 4 versus 4 here. Malphite actually going down, and Lee Sin. Tibbers in there, trying to mess up everybody's world. It's going to go down. Poor Tibbers. That's 50 gold. And Absolute Legends actually have to backing off. They decided they can't take that.
So Annie just bursted that
Yeah.
Malphite.
Because you see, he's got tons of armor, but not a single shred of ammo on him. So he's gonna get bursted down. Oh, there we go. Oh, speak of the devil.
Speak
Negatron
of the
Club.
devil.
It's like we read. We're like future tellers, fortune tellers.
Those gold pretends doing some work. 31k. Wow.
Yep.
I'm actually curious what runes they're running, if they're actually running gold pretend runes.
I believe Link actually does run a full support page for her rather.
So he runs.
Pobelter was talking because when we scrimmed them the other day, Pobelter was talking about it because he ran the same build on Oriana, and he was saying, yeah, he has like a full page for it, and he really just sits, farms, waits for late game on Oriana.
Wow.
Because really that is her weakness. But they do have a Baron rush right here, and they're not. They know. Yeah, there's the ball going out. They do see that they're going to actually back off, saying it's not worth it. Tarek ulti was busted for that, but they weren't able to finish it, so they're at slight disadvantage now with that next team fight. You know what I like about oRb's team is they have 4 shields. Oriana's shield, Malphite's passive shield, Janna's shield, and Nautilus' shield. They have lots of shields. Shields bait. I like shields because they bait. You think you can kill something? Nope, shield. Nope, shield. It's like you can throw a Janna shield and a Oriana shield onto somebody to save their life, which is awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Because every time you think you can kill something, nope. It's like Chuck Testa, but shield form. Nope. We're seeing some fantastic passive farming play here. Blue buff being pinged out. Now it's going to pull that with his E. But they know they're trying to push middle. Tristana is just going to pick up that red. And you watch them PvE.
So in total, they've got 9 gold pretends running,
Oh my god.
plus runes.
Oh my god. Yeah, Janna will definitely have that, plus Oriana, so. And then whoever else. We should probably look at that next game. But, oh, no, never mind. They're not going to be able to catch him.
I don't know what AL's doing here.
They think they're trying to push first them, but then they're realizing, like, oh crap, we made a mistake, that we can't outpush them. These guys are going to take our stuff from us. Losing middle is definitely a big thing. They know they're going to come in here. Oriana's going to throw out her bolt there so she can zone a little bit. They're going to actually have to go around the back. There's going to be a free turret for oRb.
Here, why don't you take this fight?
Sounds good, brother. Alright, Malphite taking lots of damage, but we see Shield's not even being touched so far. Look at that damage on Malphite there. There's nothing happened. Onion Bagel trying to do some damage here. Malphite ulti going out on the Annie there. Gonna take a lot of damage. Then there is the, oh my god, the combo! The Oriana and Nautilus ulti going out doing so much damage. Everybody dropping here. Lee Sin unable to do anything. And Tara gonna go down too, and Lee Sin. That is a 4 for nothing. We saw those ultimates talked about earlier, and then we just saw them put into play. That was fantastic. Just combo, combo, combo.
Wow.
I was tempted to yell out Wombo combo. Because that's exactly what happened.
That was amazing. That was just such good coordination. Oh my gosh. God, and they were just so behind. That's the part that's just scary.
Yeah. The power of gold for 10 right here.
Yeah, this is basically called their gold per 10 strat.
That's what they ran versus us. We were winning early game 2 versus them, and they did the exact same thing. They came back and were just like, oh my god. Like, I think Oriana had some sort of like ungodly CS when we played them too. She had like 350 at like the 30-minute mark. Yeah. So we're releasing some fantastic early play by Annie, but as we talked about, she's going to fall off, and then Oriana just scaling.
Well, you notice
really
that,
well
you know, Annie flashed for Corki and bursted, and it didn't do any damage.
Nope. Nope.
Corki didn't take any damage from that. I don't know if she got her W off, or if it was just Tibbers, but...
Yeah. Well, I think that's kind of like the problem with Absolute Legends team, is that they don't really scale that well into late, whereas like, you know, Corki, Oriana, and all these other guys, just for Corki and Oriana, as long as they protect them, which they can with all the CC they can dish out, it's really just they have free reign to just do whatever the hell they want.
But that was like really good by Malphite. You notice he
waited. He waited
and then he went in, and I believe he flash ulted Annie, and then Annie countered by flash ulting Corki, but Corki just didn't take any damage from that, and then Annie died, and so she basically did nothing that team fight.
My favorite part of that team fight was when Malphite took no damage from anybody because he had 1,000 shields on him.
Yeah.
Olaf, here's Olaf gonna initiate. Oh, the Malphite counter ulti going in, gonna knock up. Nautilus ulti going up, knocking up Annie. Annie's still living, barely. Actually, she's gonna go down, gonna finish it off. Lee Sin is diving the Corki, he's gonna take tons of damage. Oriana ult going out there, picking up everybody here. Nothing they can do. Absolute Legends just dropping one by one. Kick and actually knock up. Actually doing a good job on that kick, but unfortunately is just a little bit too late. J-Pack flashing out. Will he get away? That is it. We talked about this. Oh, that team fight is just so strong.
You know, Oriana even she was late to that fight. I think it was like a 4 versus 5 for a little while, and then she just kind of came in and cleaned up. But
their comp. Wow. Herp derp can't speak. Their team comp all has CC that isn't, you know, affected by any CC reduction, which is I love it. It's all knockups. You can't get out of knockups. They last as long as they last. Janna having to pick it up here. Don't worry, guys. Janna will pick up Baron.
That's true. So they've got a shield knock-up team comp with gold per 10s.
Yep.
And as you can see here, even though they're only 2 kills ahead, they've pulled ahead in the gold.
You know what I love about Link is he still has tier 1 boots. Oh, never mind. Speak of the devil, there's the Sorks coming out. I think he actually might be going for a Deathfire Grasp here. He's probably going for a Void Staff, but I'd like to see him pick up a DFG. I'm a fan of the DFG.
The new DFG is amazing.
I like it. I believe our Theory Crafter guys on Rainy Gaming, the Diff the Ender blog, or rather a different view blog, Theory Crafted it, and DFG actually deals more damage with the CDR and what you do over a death cap for single targets.
Wow.
Like, for overall. For obviously team fighting and AoE spells will deal more, but if you're just casting single spells, like on an Annie, DFG is like fantastic because it's all just her Q Q Q Q Q. You just keep spamming it, and the cooldown reduction you get in the initial burst, it'll deal more damage overall than a Deathfire Grasp.
Gotcha.
Or rather than a
Death
Cap. Damn, similar names.
And Orianna picking up a GA, even though she is.
God, that Orianna.
She hasn't died once this game.
It's disgusting.
It is
Don't worry,
disgusting.
guys. I'll shield myself, speed boost myself, die.
Look at the
Do it all
gold
again.
difference between Annie and Orianna.
Yeah,
Just look at that.
yeah, the item difference.
14,000 gold compared to Annie's 8,000.
Oh my god.
And she's running, she picked up all those gold per 10s. I really want to know her runes. Can someone look up Link's runes and put them in the chat?
14,000 gold. He's so farm.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
There's the second inhibitor going down. Oh, never mind. Back up. Then there's really just nothing Absolute Legends can do at this point. I mean, they have Baron. They have this vast gold lead. Just way ahead now. I still want to see a 5-man Malphite ulti after a 5-man Orianna ulti. Come on. Let's see this. Set it up, set it up. Absolute Legends, just do it. Just do it. Oh, Malphite, or rather Nautilus going for a swim real quick. At least he's gonna land that Q. Getting ready here. They are gonna push into that tower. And there's a flash ulti going out by Annie there, but she's gonna get countered. There's the ulti going out by Orianna. All these AoE ultimates going out, just getting devastated back and forth, but there's nothing Absolute Legends can do. The sheer damage and the sheer gold ahead. They take down no one for 5. That is an ace with just a perfect ace. That's gonna be game, and that is it. That was a great initiation by the Annie there, but unfortunately, Malphite ulti is exactly on top of her and combo by the Orianna right after. Just this AoE, AoE, AoE. Even Nautilus came in there doing tons of AoE damage with his ulti. It's just, there's nothing they could do at that point, and that is going to be the GG for oRb, and I believe someone owes me $20.
Oh my god.
Bam! Bam, I'm 2-0 too. I called both those games.
God, they were so far ahead, but those gold per 10s.
What up?
I want to know what Link is running on his rune page immediately.
Check it out.
Let's see.
All right.
Let's see what he's running.
Yeah. Paradebar says oRb Link is running full GP 10 page MR blues and MP reds. Yeah,